Okay. Black Ops 7 again. Right. So. Doing some Black Ops 7, obviously. We're going to be working on whatever weapon we get. I'm going to start on curse mode now. Yeah. First, I did try the toxic growth from yesterday, and it seems like it's worth doing. I'm not sure. I mean, it seems like it is, but at the same time, I'm not sure. I mean, you get perks for free, so that's good, but I don't really want to get Wisp Tea. I don't know. I'll do it a bit. Yeah. Let me just get it up on my YouTuber. Alert my phone. So it should actually be there instead of being annoying. There we go. Right, it showed up this time. That's nice, isn't it? Right, so yeah, so today we're just gonna work on another weapon. I might do 2 weapons because I don't want to do any multiplayer because obviously it's 6 o'clock. The event comes out. The first of many events. Multiplayer leaderboard event. So yeah, I wanna.
Y'all are burning in my fire now. Your souls will thirst here till I swallow you whole.
I actually do some.
He may possess some animal cunning, but I will outsmart him.
But
mark my words.
Yeah.
If I said I didn't enjoy that, I would be lying. Honestly.
Oh yeah, I just realised it won't even charge him. Choose my knife. No, wait, you can't smash it up. I have to kill Willy Wonka. Stop. Take the coda, Jesus Christ.
It's rare to find such spirited prey. Most of my quarry don't got much chase left in them.
You sound amused, Herr Hayseed. We shall see who laughs last. I won't even allow you to bite off more than you can chew.
I'm not too sure about these events, these leaderboard events. I mean, I think it's cool, but I don't like the idea of not being able to get all the rewards because I'm just not good enough at the game. Like, that's a bit, I think it's a bit crap. I mean, I don't mind it with rank, but it's like, you know, it's like a showing of how good you are. But this camo, like, it would suck to miss, even if it's not a great camo, which, yeah. Also, it's got elemental pop.
Oh dear, my vision's
gone
a bit
It's not really lucky
funny.
per se, but definitely weird.
I hope everyone is watching! I like that!
Yeah, they showed stuff for the new map, and it's actually really cool. They brought out, first of all, they brought out a trailer for season 1. Season 1 trailer show multiplayer map, the new weapons, and a lot of stuff obviously. But there's some very exciting stuff.
Don't matter none. But if you need a label,
yeah, but they showed a lot of stuff, and honestly, a lot of it's quite interesting. There's 6 new multiplayer maps. There's Yeah, so there's 16 multiplayer maps. There's 7 new weapons. All of them are technically ranged weapons. Or I've only, what, 2? One of them being the blister knife and the other one being the crossbow. So they are basically all ranged weapons. Which is crazy. No like, from what they've shown, there's no melee weapons in Season 1. Which I'm not sure how to feel about that. Personally, I really like melee weapons. But I think for general gameplay, I do think it is definitely better than not having melee weapons overflowing. But there's 2 SMGs, a sniper, an LMG, and an assault rifle, as well as obviously the crossbow and the bow knife. And yeah, it's generally pretty cool. Obviously zombies, they showed some stuff. They showed the new map. They showed the new... Oh, no. Yeah, so they showed the new map, which was very interesting. Only bits of it. Like, basically like 15 seconds, that was it, but, you know, it's basically enough all you need, right? So they showed a little bit of the new map. They showed the wonder weapon for the new map, which is like this, like, flying saucer. Not made off, flying saucer sort of weapon, which was awesome. They also showed the new elite enemy, which is like, it's called Oscar.
Friends, I've got
big robot guy,
to
and
to.
it's pretty cool.
Try not to get yourselves killed. I'll be working up an appetite.
No telling when he'll be back, but I work splendidly under pressure.
That's like Tactical 1 no cap. No cap. No, it wasn't anything else that got me. No, sometimes it can go like that. So... I might just use bonus money.
Bullets be damned! I need only my will.
Bonus points!
Do not start fights you cannot win.
So, yeah. The only issue I have with the map, that I know basically everyone has with the map, and no, there's only one mission, one event, which is amazing, by the way. Oh, for fuck's sake. The only one issue with the map is that the map will have Ravagers, and that is an issue. Like, that isn't just like a small issue, that is an issue. And everyone has an issue with it, because no one wants to re-see the Ravagers. You know, if enemy types, you don't want to have a repeat of Black Ops, the last Black Ops game. Black Ops
I'd say
where they just
fetch
have
me
the same
their
enemy
soul.
like 3 or 4 times in a row. Because that was really boring, and obviously not very enjoyable. And because of that, it kind of ruined lots of the game and stuff. I'd like them to be a little bit more careful with it. I just hope that it's only this map to do it on. It's not going to, you know, sway my opinion of the map. The map itself needs to show what it's going to be like. Not one thing I don't like. But that is genuinely the only issue. The map itself is beautiful. The, like everything, I like everything about the map. Honestly, there's not one thing that I think bad about the map, which is amazing. Other than the Ravagers, obviously, I should say. Obviously, Ravagers is one thing, but other than that, like, there is no other issues with the map. Like, the map itself is amazing looking. It looks better than this map. It's got, like I said, a really cool wonder weapon, really cool elite enemy. Obviously, like, the layout and stuff we don't know much of. We saw like a few rooms, but not much. And I hope that's kind of all we see. I don't want to have a full-on, in-depth review of the whole map, or a blog of the whole map, because that would suck. Because I think that's one of the big problems with the game, for me, is that they always say too much about, like, the new content. Now, I will just dodge the new content personally, because then I can get the best experience, but not everyone will, and those people will be annoyed that they didn't get all this stuff got spoiled for them, and all this other stuff, right? Because, like, they never did that sort of stuff with BO3 or BO4. Like, they didn't show, like, an in-depth, like, talk of every single map. They just, you know, they just showed the trailer and called it a day. And I definitely prefer that way of showing them. I want zombies should be more secret sort of thing. Multiplayer makes sense to be told about a lot of things, sure, but zombies should just be kept as more of a secret thing. But yeah. There are a few things outside of it actually quite interesting. One thing is that weirdly enough, in the endgame mode, there's going to be world events, which are like bosses, that spawn in, which isn't really, like, on its own, without knowing everything, it's like, oh, whatever, but they're literally, one of the world events, slash bosses, is going to be the giant from Origins. One of the giant robots from Origins is one of the bosses. Full size and everything, and honestly, that's awesome. There's like nothing bad about that, like I genuinely just like that. Do you get more points using the no cap or using the...
So clean, so precise, so very mean!
That.
I say
so
go
stabby,
but we already did. Are there any grave diggers around here? Surely they must be in high demand.
Let's spin the box once, see what we get. We're not going to use any of these because I want to get a unique thing with some of these. I know I do well both as well, but I've already done Velox, so I guess first spin weren't very lucky. We'll do, I don't know, we'll do 3 spins, so that was one of them. We'll do 2 more. If we don't get it on either of those 2, we'll do one of these 2 weapons, either no cap or the
I'm counting in my head.
Fury.
I have a sore throat.
Oh, the Shadow SK.
I didn't even make a wish.
Let's do it. To a sniper. First time doing a sniper. Don't know what happens when you pack punch this weapon in particular. We are going to go to farm to get the things so we can get stamina up. Just so we can get a free perk. So we'll first go and upgrade our use that call, and then we'll go and get yeah. I want to keep having a 115 on my gun. Even though I do like the pack punch camo. Sorry, I don't want one. Weaponized 115 is so good. It's like feels wrong. I feel wrong. Yeah, they showed with season 1. I was talking about before, but season 1 they showed some other a lot of interesting stuff, obviously other than zombies and endgame and multiplayer, just general content stuff. And there were a lot of good general content stuff that they're doing. One of the things that is really cool is obviously the weekly challenges. The new these will come in. These are originally from most well known from Modern Warfare 3, but obviously there were in other games, but Modern Warfare 3 is one of the most well known. Weekly challenges will work. Weekly challenges work exactly how they expect them to work. Oh, no, I can't do it that way. This way. Yeah, so, anyway, I keep getting distracted. But weekly challenges are going to be a returning thing from Modern Warfare 3, where every week they will give us a set of 6 challenges on each mode. So multiplayer will have 6, zombies will have 6, Warzone will have 6, and the endgame mode will have 6. And if you complete 6 of any of these 24 challenges, you can mix and match between zombies, multiplayer, endgame, and Warzone. You will get the weekly item. The weekly item can be anything from attachments, blueprints, camos. Well, camos are a bit different, so actually not camos, but and weapons. The first week we know what it's going to be. It's going to be the new Ballistic Knife is the first week's one. And for it seems, at least the multiplayer challenges aren't too bad. We don't know what the zombies challenges or other things are, but it showed the multiplayer ones, it didn't seem too bad. Also in the first week, there'll be a new event, a community event, which will give us, if the whole, community beats the set of challenges that they've set for us to beat, whatever it is they want us to do, we will get the NX Ravager, which is a crossbow. So, in the first week, there is a crossbow, a ballistic knife, the Maddox, and the new SMG that I cannot remember the name of. So there are 4 weapons in week 1 of Black Ops 7. Also, some things that are a little bit more questionable. Well, one thing a little more questionable. The other thing actually isn't that bad, but this one thing is a bit questionable. They're bringing back a bunch of equipment, field upgrades, and score streaks from Black Ops 6. They're bringing back shock grenade, thermal grenade, impact grenade, and 2 others that I can't remember the name of.
Have to explore other methods.
Yeah, they're bringing back a few things from there, which is a little bit. I don't know what to think about it, to be honest. I don't know if it's a good thing for say or if it's not. Obviously, I'll only really know when it comes out. But right now, I'm not too sure about it. I mean, there are some things that maybe are cool. Like, I think for zombies, it's cool because they're also bringing back score streaks, like the Grim Reaper and the Death Machine and the War Machine. So you'll be able to have them again in zombies, and they're quite funny zombies, I guess. So it's not too bad. I guess there's not. I mean, if we look at the score streaks, there's not too many score streaks in this game. I mean, I guess there's like what 9, 8. So there'd be, I think, 11 or 12 by the time Season 1 comes around. There's also, like, more score streaks being added to multiplayer. Like, 7 or 8 score streaks, and then also a new score streak. So, obviously, if you like the BO6 score streaks, then, yeah. The new score streak looks cool, though. It's a sniper drone, and it'll be one of the weekly events, which I think might be week 2's weekly challenge. Or weekly reward. Did I grab the sugar? No, you can grab the eggs. Oh no, the lemon. Yeah, so week 2's will probably be that, I'm thinking. But yeah, the weekly stuff though is really cool, and the 2 camos that you'll be able to unlock are also really cool. Vis-a-vis, I think it's called Surfing Time, one of the camos, and the other camo is called. I don't remember. It's like. They're both to do with like summer, which is kind of weird for sunset, but I think it's alright. Big blue basic. Give me a second, buddy. Let me have a gander quickly. It is called general content. Let's see, weekly challenges, right? So the second, yes, so the second one is called Coral Streaks, and they're both animated camos. They'll probably both be glowing camos, and yeah, there'll be 9 weeks in Season 1, which is to be expected. Yeah. The weekly thing is very similar to the one on Modern Warfare 3. But there is one change to the challenges, and it's not to do with weekly challenges, but daily challenges. Daily challenges will now not just reward you with XP, but more importantly, reward you with, when you complete 3 on any mode. I don't know if you get more than 1 if you complete them all on zombies and complete them all on multiplayer, but if you complete them all on 1 mode in a day, you will get a free battle pass XP token, which is a pretty cool reward. If you're not someone who's got all the time to play, got a load of time to play the game, it's another way of earning the battle pass quicker and more efficiently, which obviously is really important. And it's important to me because if there's, let's say, a season that's not as intense as other ones in the future, which always happens, like there's always that season that's kind of a bit weaker than the others. It'll probably be whatever season does around the zombies map. That'll be obviously where that sort of thing really be ruled in it, and when it's just not as interesting as it is. But I mean, overall though, it's a lot of good stuff. I would say there's a lot of good stuff.
Bit too fruity for my tastes.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so overall, 6 new multiplayer maps, 7 new zombies.
Like some other liquids.
3 new zombies maps,
You don't
6
drink
new
it for the
multiplayer maps,
taste.
4 endgame events, which seem all pretty cool, as well as a bunch of like abilities and stuff like that. And 7 new weapons, as well as obviously returning things like score streaks, zombie field upgrades, multiplayer field upgrades, grenades. There's going to be 6 new modes, 5 of which are returning, and the other one is a completely new mode for multiplayer. There's loads of limited time modes for multiplayer and zombies. We know there's 2 zombies limited time modes. We've got the names of both of them actually. All of them sound much cooler than the other. Let me just accidentally just bloody give me a second. Just fuck this. So yeah, right. I'll check what they are quickly actually. Yeah, so there's yeah. So yeah, it showed the Ashes of the Damned directed mode reward. It's a Maya skin called Bushwalker, and she has a little gremlin in her pocket, and it's quite interesting. It's a bit freaky though. I will be honest. It's a little bit freaky. But I said gremlin. God damn it! Why do I always forget what they're called? The guys from Transit. I always forget them, and then randomly it'll pop in my head. It's one of the ones from Transit that scratch your face. Yeah. Anyway, let me scroll. Yeah, so we know that they're holiday modes. So there's Jingle Hells for Astra and Malorum, which there's a picture for it, and honestly, it looks beautiful. So it looks very Christmassy. As well as another holiday mode, List Keepers Challenge for Astra Malorum, which sounds like, yeah, so there'll be like challenges that come on every round. It sounds kind of like the thing from BO4. Sort of Pack-a-Punch camo, as well as the fact that it's the OG Pack-a-Punch machine, which is huge, and the return of Mule Kick with all its augments. They're mainly the interesting things. I'm going to continue playing this now and stop paying attention to that, because it's just...
Die, you disgusting meat monkeys!
Lots of interesting stuff. I'm excited to see how it goes for everything. I'm excited to see how people, what people take of it. I think so far though, what it's shown, it looks amazing, right? Like in general, the content looks like a lot of high quality content. It looks like there's a lot of new stuff for us to get. There's a lot of content to dig into. I mean, it's bigger than any season. They have said multiple times they're posting it as being the biggest season we've ever seen for any sort of COD update, which honestly, from what it looks like, it's true. I mean, 7 new ranged weapons, 5 of which being primary weapons. That's crazy for one season. Like just that on its own is crazy. But then also a new zombies map, 2 new survival zombies maps, 6 multiplayer maps, as well as all sorts of manner of stuff with endgame, all this other stuff. Like genuinely, there's a lot of content and a lot of interesting stuff we've come to dive into. And if every season is going to be like this, which is kind of what they're very much putting towards what they're talking about with later seasons, it's going to be a massive. Like, it could be a really good year for COD as long as people stick with the game and they make sure the content is highly creative and well made as possible. As long as it's as well made as possible, the game will be loved, I feel. But the game will only be loved if they actually make sure they make it as well as they can. I'm just hoping that they do. They just want to make sure they look after this game, because they have got something special, but they just need to be careful with what they do.
The more I consider my place in the universe, the more I realize it would be better if it were anywhere but here. My soul feels like it's been torn to rags. My thoughts are clouded. But I will not show these Untermenschen any weakness.
Yeah. So there's a lot of exciting stuff. And I'm just, very excited to see what they do with it. I don't know. It generally, like, this COD year could be really good. I'm not gonna go as, like, crazy about it as I did with Black Ops 6, because I said the same about Black Ops 6, and to be honest, by the end of it, we're all a bit fed up with Black Ops 6. So I'm going to be more careful. But I obviously, it's being so much content, it is a good thing to have a lot of content, and a lot of it seems, from first look, it is pretty high quality. I mean, the Zombies map, it looks incredibly high quality. Some of them, like, the multiplayer maps in general look really good. Obviously, 2 remastered ones. Also, I forgot to mention before, but the Black Ops 6 map, well, Black Ops 3 map that was translated to Black Ops 6, Fringe, is now also being translated into Black Ops 7. Well, it's just being ported over to Black Ops 7, which should be, it might sound weird, but I think it will actually be a good thing, because that map looks a lot better with more enhanced movement, and on BO6 there isn't no wall running, or in this game, wall jumping, so I think wall jumping will definitely help make the map feel a lot more replayable. And obviously this is not playable on BO6, not very enjoyable. Bit too hollow, I feel. At least I personally feel that. Obviously, I'm not opinions of how it is, but I definitely feel like it feels a little bit hollow. I'm excited to see what goes on. Yeah, but Black Ops 7 seems to be showing that it could have a really good year if they do it right. I just hope they do. I think that's the most important thing. Just hope that it is a good year. Because if it is a good year, then there's going to be very good stuff coming to the future of the Black Ops series. If it doesn't do good though, like throughout the year, it could be very problematic for the future of Call of Duty Black Ops. Obviously. Because they're looking for their big score, right? If Black Ops game isn't giving that anymore, then why would they bother keep making them? Especially depending on how good Modern Warfare 4 does. I'm not sure if it'll do incredibly well, but I will do as well as a Call of Duty game does, but I don't think it'll do much better than that. Let's be honest, no one outside Call of Duty cares about another sequel to Modern Warfare. The same as they didn't care about another sequel to Black Ops. Like, that's just... It's one of the things where inside of the community people care, but outside no one gives a shit. Like, the only times when people actually cared was the original Modern Warfare 19 and then Modern Warfare 2022, because, well, one was the original Modern Warfare and one was Modern Warfare 2. People didn't care as much about Modern Warfare 3 because it was just a continuation, direct continuation of Modern Warfare 2, the exact same gameplay mechanics, but just a bit better, which obviously isn't going to entice people who bought the previous one as like, well, just play the previous one. Wait, I don't like the previous one, so I'm playing it. How a lot of people just look at it. But yeah, I don't see Modern Warfare 4 bringing in people outside of the outside the Call of Duty community. I mean, I didn't see this game doing it. Not really. It wasn't like it was trying to be. I mean, it was trying to be a sequel to Black Ops 2, but that wasn't ever going to happen. Let's be honest. There are things that definitely show they tried, like the Origins mystery box and stuff, but I think it's better to think of this game as not being it is a sequel, but not being a remake almost, which is definitely a way people would look at this game. But I'm just rambling on. I'm rambling on my long way. they're only adding. I did notice they're only adding 2 gobblegums into season 1, which is a bit weird, and one of them's a whimsical. So basically, they're adding 1 useful gobblegum, and honestly, not even that very useful. It basically makes it so any enemy you will deal weakness damage to, which could be good in a boss fight if the bosses actually have weaknesses. I don't know if they do, but if they actually do, that could be really useful in a boss fight. And obviously, it will work on wonder weapons, so actually could be used in that regard. I just don't know how it could be incredibly useful. We don't know exactly like how it's going to be, but I'm sure people will test it. And then the other gobblegum is a whimsical, which obviously some people won't care as much about. I like whimsicals, I find them fun, I find them whimsical, of course. This gobblegum being the gobblegum this gobblegum being the death something gobblegum. Let me have a look. I genuinely am struggling to remember what it's called. New gobblegums, right. It's the slay list. I thought it was like death something, but it's slay list. And it's cool, but I don't think it obviously ain't useful. But it's cool. Its description is simple. It plays a random zombie song. Now, if this includes every zombie song ever made, that's pretty cool. Like, that's actually a pretty cool gobblegum, as long as you get like a lot of them and they don't interfere with the normal gobblegums. But yeah, obviously, like one thing we knew was coming with season 1 is the zombie field upgrades that didn't return coming back, which is Test Storm, Frost Blast, and Mr. Peaks. Mr. Peaks obviously is the interesting one, let's be honest, that's the most interesting one. It's such a cool and unique idea for a field upgrade. But then that there's also the 2 ammo mods, Shatter Blast and Light Mend, which also obviously weren't in the game at launch, but we were told they were going to come to season 1. So very awesome. So everything from DLC is actually in the game fully now, which is good. It means that we know we're not going to get anything rehash and reuse, meaning we know we'll get new field upgrades, we know we'll get new ammo mods, and we know we'll get new perks. New technically a new perk, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I think it's gonna level bloody. Actually, no, it's still 43 and yes, it's 43 or something, but getting there to be good.
Everyone else still alive! Please make your turn!
Maybe one day I'll hit it with that Prestige Master level 250. Right, let's...
Nature can be very, very cruel! As can I!
Hey! I'll tail back one. The Merc Skogsra. I have actually picked this up once before, when I went to use the AK yesterday. Last night I played a game called with Bob, so I went, okay, I'll just play a game. And I worked on the AK a bit. I have got it nearly, if I have a look, I think I marked it on here. Did I? Yeah, I did. I'm getting there with headshots on it, but this is, we'll have to scroll down now to see, because I shouldn't have marked it, but I did, so it's fine. Yeah, so we can see there, we're nearly at 20 headshots on the thing, but obviously we're not going to be getting headshots.
Come on now. You can do better than that, can't
I'm
you?
going to quickly grab tier 2 armor, because, yeah. Yes, they are obvious. I do hope, I think, like, genuinely, like, I am worried just about the fact that Ravages are going to be in the map. Not because Ravages are bad, just because I hope, I'm definitely hoping a lot that this isn't going to be a recurring feature, that the Ravages are in this one map because they fit, only for the reason that, you know, the map is, I'm hoping they're in it because the map fits with it. Do you understand? Ooh, Let's do that. Fantastic. Well, not the map is good, but the admin is good thing. I hope that's the only reason I'm actually going to do it though. And not because, like, they don't have the backing for making new enemies continuously. Because, you know, it's worrying, I'll be honest. It's a little bit worrying, just a little bit.
That exceeded my extraordinarily low expectations. Energy expended 0!
Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, it does matter, but...
Ah, what is the use of
I
vaulting
don't know,
to
I'm
great heights
trying
if
not to
there's
think
no
about how I was playing it,
devastating
obviously,
crash?
because I want the map to be enjoyable. Like I said, I'm not going to look at anything. I want to figure out the whole... Well, I want to, like, at least, like, search and explore the whole map myself and not be told everything about the loot map. Because that'd be really unfortunate, obviously. Because who the hell wants to be told everything about a new map coming out? Don't you want to just figure it out yourself? Or at least, like, how you get back punch on and stuff like that. Like, that's stuff, the sort of stuff that I find interesting to around my own. Maybe some people just want to be able to play the map and not have to worry about where the path punch is, but that's just...
Pull yourself up by your scout. You just not working hard.
There's no rounds. Alright, man. No rounds of alright. Just with the done. Do the right shit, I guess. But, anyway. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be streaming only multiplayer, because we need to work on that new event. Well, we don't need to, but I want to, because I do want to get the camo. I think one of the things I want to do this year is get, like, nearly every camo I can. Not every camo, like, I'm not going to get the ranked camos, because I'm terrible. But multiplayer, so playing ranked, that's a whole nother ballpark I don't want to dive into, because I know I'll just do genuinely terrible. But everything else, I'd like to earn much of the other camos as possible. I'm not sure about mastery camos, obviously over time, but all the limited time camos, event camos, anything like that, I'd like to see if I can earn. Which means I need to be at top of every single leaderboard event. Well, not top, but top 5, which is seemingly what it is. It wants you to kind of top 5 in every single leaderboard event, which is actually not too bad stuff.
Tossing decoy. Shame! I'm built for comfort, not speed. That walking filth has walked its
Lovely, man. I haven't played a lot tonight on my own with multiplayer. Playing Dragon but I want to try and be in like a good position by the time we do it tomorrow. Still working on that position. I just need to stay in top 5. I'm going to try and stay in top 3 though. Top 5. Work perfectly and stay in top 3. I don't know how I feel about these events, these leaderboard events. Because I get it, they kind of like games is a logical thing for them to want. It's just there's only a big chunk of people who will just never get that content because they're not good enough for the game, which is a bit unfortunate, I would say. I don't know if I agree with that part. I do think that everyone should be able to have free be able to have access to this content, and not only the 5 people in every single leaderboard, or the top 5 people in the 30-man leaderboard.
That exceeded my extraordinarily low expectations. I'll brace my knees for a nice hard landing.
It's Trout decision. Trout do what Trout want to do. Yeah. So, yes. We got hope for is that it's nice, high quality content you get, and nothing like that. I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, and for me personally, I do care about getting these cameras, it's kind of cool, but for other people, obviously gameplay is the most fun. Not saying that in the most fun for me, I just really when there's limited time things in games, I always want to get, no matter what game it is as well. I've noticed it, when there's a new game, like, I played Marvel Rivals about the first month or so it was out, and all I wanted to do was get That Christmas event is good. Like, I wanted to complete it, and I did complete it. But I forced myself to play like the mode where everyone gets the language arc for ages, just to get that event. All just started to have skin, which on a game that I don't even play anymore. So as soon as I see something with limited time, I always want to do it.
You pick on someone else? You do have choices.
The most notable ones obviously Call of Duty and obsessively Fortnite, but yeah. I mean, even now I'm trying to bloody every day I'm going on Save the World to get 100 V-Bucks so I can get the one of my favourite cars of all time, and it's just a fucking cosmetic, but I keep going on Save the World every single day to get 100 V-Bucks. I ain't doing it today, but I will be doing it after the stream probably. It's so stupid, but it's one of those things I've just gotten so used to doing, like, things that start last long, like, so used to getting, like, working on getting done. Yeah, whatever it is, I will always do it. No matter how much I do it. Kind of sucks, but at the same time, you know, it's fine. I mean, you know. Could be worse, right? It's not a bad thing to be addicted to. Being addicted to completing limited time content in video games. That's nowhere near as bad as other things. I mean, you know, being addicted to crack. That's a little bit worse. Just a little bit worse, maybe. But yeah. But seriously, yeah, it's whatever. It's a whatever, you know. As long as I'm enjoying myself, I don't really care.
Time to grow on. This will be good.
That was like literally horrible.
I hope everyone is watching. I like that.
Oh, it does actually have automatic because of the thingy. I don't have fire rate increase though. It's really slow. But because of that, that's it. It actually does give me automatic fire, which is kind of weird. Doesn't obviously make sense for this weapon. Semi-automatic rifle rifle, but that's Call of Duty. I actually got a lot of it now. You know, I've been using it continuously. Not always finding it the most useful, but I think it just existing is really useful. It's a really nice accessibility feature. Especially when you just want to relax. You know, you don't want to be spamming buttons continuously. It's actually quite nice. Yeah. Hey. Let's see. Wilbur's weapon, the sniper. One shot, the big bear. Please. Please, goddamn please. Okay, I just shot him in the head and didn't do much, but that's because I shot him in the head and I didn't really think. I missed again. That did break off as one of the things instantly, which hit for exactly do that, really, to be honest.
Can we stop for a quick autopsy?
As long as I line up with zombies, sniping's not too bad in zombies. I know that, interestingly, one of the weapons that will be coming in Season 1, mid-season, this is, not start Season 1 sadly, but mid-season, there will be the new sniper rifle, and it's the blister. From what it seems, it's the blister. What it looks like, it's the blister. I'll have another look at it now, but it's the blister. Okay, let me have a look. But it's the blister. I will still have a look. Where is it? Weapon detail. So yeah, the Kogart 7 is the SMG in the Battle Pass, but there's also another SMG, and this will have dual wield. There's the obviously the Maddox RFB, which has the Echo Fire attachment, which is amazing. The ballistic knife. There's the Sokol 545 LMG, which has an attachment called the 48 Dread Burst attachment, which is obviously a reference to the 48 Dredge. There's the NX Ravager. There's with the Tribolt as its prestige. And then there's the Hawker HX, which is a new sniper, which they even say like BO2 veterans may recognize this powerful sniper, and looking at it, it looks very much like the Ballista. It's gonna be interesting, I'm sure. And then the final thing is another SMG, I believe. Yeah, the final thing is another SMG called the Sturmwolf 45. Again, they say it has a recoil pattern you may well remember, which makes me think it is a weapon from COD Pass that I just don't recognize, but I'm not sure. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff. I mean, I'm not sure. It's weird it's got 45 at the end though, because normally they refer to date. I don't know, maybe it does refer to it as something else. Just whenever I see like a number, it's always date based. Right? It's always to do with the date of something.
Fetch me their souls!
Sprayed that. Just realised I sprayed the front half.
Max ammo!
We'll see how I feel after the first weapon. If I don't feel like doing the second weapon, that's just the way it is, you know. We will complete one weapon set, I know that. We'll see how I feel after it, because at the end of the day, I do sometimes get a little bit bored of, well not bored, but I don't know, like, I'm not very good with focusing on, like, kind of grinding, so sometimes it might be, I just only want to do like one game where I can play a weapon. When we get closer, obviously, games will be longer, because they'll be, you know, I'll be wanting to get multiple of the game and play
I wish I knew you all by name.
But I'm not sort of person who can sit here all day playing COD Zombies. That only happens on release day and maybe the day after as well. That doesn't happen much after that. Like, I'm not that sort of person. If Season 1's launch, we will play the map multiple times, obviously. Sadly, it seems like we have to wait a little bit for the mode that everyone actually cares about, which is Curse mode, because you have to wait until someone completes the Easter egg first. I don't know why they're doing that. Stupid, but they are. That is a little bit of a piss take for me, personally, because I only care about it, and yeah. But we will have, you know, we'll still play it, even if it's sadly on the normal mode. It's an almost sort of peanut. Anyway. I'm gonna stay here actually until next round so we can get off perch next round. Well, even next round, circle zombies. Circle, 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 circle zombies. I recently started listening to Christmas songs because, you know, fair enough. And who doesn't like Christmas songs? But still probably I love Christmas songs, always have. I don't know.
Of all the things that could surround me,
Obviously, it might be a bit early for some people with Christmas songs at the end of November instead of December, but I'm a big Christmas guy. I love Christmas. I do actually really like Christmas. Variable, Jesus. A very fun time of year. And obviously next year as well. It's a big year. I mean, there's loads of big games coming out which are really exciting, like the James Bond game, obviously GTA, loads of others that I can't think of the top of my head right now, but are definitely also very important. There's a lot of fun stuff coming, and I'm excited to see it next year, but I'm also excited.
everyone should try this.
Because it's fucking Christmas.
Just in case
Not just because
something
there's like
bad happens to me.
new games coming out next year. Because I'm gonna have to be paying for a lot of bloody rounds for this sniper. Oh lord. I might actually spend this round just getting some more points so we can make sure we're not like draining all our points. So it's equals 7,500 per, and this thing does not make 7,500 per. Those shoes are a key coast a little bit. Oh, actually I will mention this one more thing. One thing that I'm really excited for, which may suck to exist in multiplayer, but in zombies it's going to be fun as hell. There's an attachment for the Akita for one of the weekly challenges. I hope it's before the mid-season, because I really want to use it. It's a dual-wield Akita attachment, which isn't just dual-wield. It also has belt feed attachment built into the dual-wield, so it means you can just keep firing your shots. Obviously there is an overheat mechanic, and imagine how fun that's going to be for zombies. Like, that's going to be crazy in zombies, like utterly bonkers. It's so fun to use. Just dual-wield Akita in zombies, like the points you'll make with that thing will be mad.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Well, Bonner just get a lot of fun to use, and I'm very excited for that. Obviously, I will stream every single time of the weekly challenge, like a week per challenge, come out with a new item, and we'll work towards unlocking that gun if we don't have it unlocked at the moment, because I know there's one for the new, for the MCC SMG, which obviously we don't have. So, yeah.
Die, you disgusting meat monkeys!
Yeah, there's a lot of something excited about. Sad to see what they.
Oh, that tickled something deep in my frontal lobe.
I'm excited to see what happens. My brain's not really working right now, so I'm just gonna shut the fuck up a little bit. Relax. Alright, for a little bit. Or maybe I can put iron sights on instead of for a while. Oh, the carbon's unlocked. Honestly, tomorrow I might, or later on I might actually work on the carbon, because I want to get that to 1. Pretty good gun in multiplayer, so yeah. Obviously, it'll be after the thing. Now, kinda dirty. Like that just two-shot him. Like, what the fuck? Okay, this sniper might be quite good. Okay. Should be able to go for a while with it. I love the look of the sniper. I love the look of all three of the snipers when they're all really cool. It's really nice to have the blister in the game. I imagine though with the blister there will not be another sniper until probably midway through the year. It's crazy we're getting a sniper and an RPG in season 1. Normally season 1's reserved for mainly assault rifles and SMGs and shotguns. So yeah, they're showing the preview on the
So many bodies, so
so we get the voice back to the year called the house, yeah, for me I'm gonna be excited for anything. New content, more for me to do on, you know, streaming YouTube, but more importantly, just enjoy playing with. And hopefully it's the sort of content, hopefully it's the sort of content which lasts, and it's not sort of, I don't know, boring. I actually don't think they mentioned anything to do with when we're getting those presets in zombies. let me have a look. It's actually quite an important thing to look at. Completely forgot to check. Because if you don't know, they're still not here. Yeah, I don't think. I will check. I'm 99% sure they're not here. Yeah, look, it's still just standard Ethereum. There is supposed to be other things. Yeah. Let's have a look. Zombies. No way, it wouldn't be zombies, it would be general. They definitely didn't mention it though. No. Yeah, I'm not sure. They haven't mentioned it anywhere. So I don't really know. I mean, yeah. They have a full list. Almost a whole full collection of stuff here. Of all the stuff coming obviously, but yeah, I don't know. Much about what everything that's coming, but you know, just how it is. There's cameras for win streaks in Warzone. I think that's what it shows. But they don't mention anything to do with like the themes, the HUD themes. So don't really know nothing about when that's releasing, which is really unfortunate because that's something that I'm really interested in. Obviously, I do like this HUD theme. I don't think I don't know. I mean, I don't mind it. I should say. It's not like I really like it. But I don't mind it. It's an alright HUD theme. It's just that if we can have a HUD theme which more reminiscent of Zombie 3, even if it's just a look, I kind of would prefer that. I think the BO3 HUD look is a lot more interesting to look at. This purple, it just isn't really much. It isn't enticing or interesting. It isn't like having sort of feel to it. It feels like it's got purple or it's not overly crazy to me. But let's just hope that the start season 1 and they haven't done them yet. They should have fine tune it, and not because they decided to cancel it or something like that. But there is like nothing about those anywhere, so I don't really know what's going on with it. I like it. Let's just hope they don't cancel that, because that is one of the most interesting things is the HUD themes. I like at least the Zombies does have a HUD theme itself. And you can keep the presets between both, even if not all presets are kept between both, which, well, a lot of presets can be saved for one and not the other. Like, I have to keep turning the map on and stuff in multiplayer. As well as the, more importantly, stuff like Curse, the Compass still shows on Curse, I don't know why.
Insta-kill!
I wouldn't mind if it showed the name only, like it just popped up with saying what the name was for a few seconds and then disappeared, but I don't know what's the point in a bloody compass in Zombies. Like, there's no point to the compass in Zombies. You can always see when people mark things, so why would you need to have a compass? Literally no point to it. Yeah. Anyway, what were we at headshot wise? I'm kind of just yapping on without checking my headshots. We're halfway to, well, we're nearly at 200, we've got 7 headshots off 600. Hey, what are we yapping?
Bonus points!
Yeah, I've been watching obviously more South Park. This maybe, I think the last stream must have been before. It's not. I've gotten to the point where I haven't actually watched the episodes before. At least a big chunk of them. Most of them I don't recognise most of them. Because I like watched them. I watched the first few seasons when I was younger, like much younger. Which probably wasn't a great idea, but you know. I'm fine. It's alright. But and then later on, I came and watched rewatched for a few of them that were on Now originally, Now TV originally, but now loads of them are on Now TV. So like not all the episodes sadly, there's still a huge chunk of episodes on, but there's a lot more from a lot more seasons. Originally, it was only like the first like 3 seasons had all the episodes, I think. But now it's got like loads more episodes. What episodes I genuinely haven't even watched. Like I've not even watched the superhero one. I mean, the original superhero one I did, the one with Mysterion, Penny as Mysterion, and Cartman as his character. I'm not going to say his name, but it's just not. It ain't right. It ain't right. Yeah, I don't watch that one. The other one. I didn't realise I had to bloody trailer it. So that was a fun thing. It was very weird how he pretended like he was a cat to make sure like Cthulhu would follow him. That was funny though. But that episode was fun. Well, I think all episodes have been quite enjoyable. Yeah. Mostly enjoying the show, taking it slowly, watching a few episodes every day. Mainly like, you know, night and stuff, and in the morning I wake myself up with 1 or 2 of them. But yeah, I enjoy them. I enjoy just sitting there watching them. They're stupid, but they're fun. Stupid fun. I had watched the streaming one. I heard that one was really good. Like I watched that one like 2 or 3 years ago. I remember hearing that one was quite good. But yeah, I think I might have watched the one where it's got the version of them that are all women. But that's the only part I can remember of it. Yeah, one of the things I remember from the Streaming Wars episode is the CEO of, I think, is it Disney or something? Which is really funny. Like, it's just Cartman in a dress with some hair, like with some fake hair on. At least that's what it looks like, that's the whole point, but then you find out it's not actually Cartman. You think the whole time it is Cartman, because it looks like it literally is just like the same Cartman model, but with different hair and a dress. Like, it's the same. It's a very funny episode. Very enjoyable to watch. But yeah, that was one of the funnier ones, I think. Yeah. I mean, I always used to be more of a Family Guy sort of person, but I don't know, now I'm not sure. I kind of like South Park a lot more. It feels like they haven't lost touch, you know? It feels like they've still got the same quality of content they've always had, while South Park feels like, not South Park, but Family Guy feels like it's just like handling structure in later seasons. I mean, not as bad as something like The Simpsons had that went down the girl, let's be honest, that's got all sorts of stupid things, like even Fortnite episodes now, like what? Fortnite episodes, are you joking? Or you smoke?
Double points!
But, yeah. I don't know, I mean, that's just whatever, right? But, yeah. Okay, we're close to 700. Oh, gosh. What was snipers in this game? I mean, snipers in all zombies in general. It takes so long to get headshots for. Like, let's say if we were using any other weapon, like the Warren snipers, anything automatic, or even rocket launchers, the pistols even, I would be on at least around 30 by now, possibly even more than that. But it takes so long to kill one zombie. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I can't use Rampage Reducer because I just won't help with sniping. Like, sniping is one of the only classes where Rampage Reducer is actually worse because you need the time to be able to quickly get headshots, and getting headshots with a zombie super speed is exactly an easy thing. It seems pretty strong though so far. I mean, it's tier 3 with and it's got a good amount of attachments, but whatever. It isn't actually destroying armor, which is surprising.
What a silly Jelly Willy!
Who's winning ammo? Drops on the floor. Yeah, what are we on now? Okay, we're halfway to 800, halfway through the progression thing, though, I mean. So we're only, what, 252, I think it is, headshots off of the LCD charges. I just hope there's no brain rot charge. I hate brain rot charges.
Let's see what you got.
Because then we'll have
left
to
in
just
the
stop
tank.
using the weapon. Hey, level 30. And the weapon just needs to be like...
That walking filth has walked its last! You will know me by the bodies I leave in my wake.
Hey, go. Only 200 more headshots to go. It'd be nice to get a first sniper on, because let's be honest, snipers are the most boring weapons to use in zombies ever. Most for like tactical rifles when they're not good. Sort of like marksman rifles in this game, I should say. When they're not good. When marksman rifles are good, they're some of the most enjoyable weapons, like the TN10. That's a good one.
Anyone check how long that took? It felt like ages.
Oh yeah, just me on 834.
Max armor!
What can I say? I don't like getting lost in the minutia.
Hey, I'm not very ready.
But
Bonus points!
I hope everyone is watching. I like that. Such a good quote, man. Nolan North, man, bringing it in his all, as always, you know. A great Wisp tease the one to get awards, is it? Oh, bloody amazing. Well, I do need to get the healing Wisp unlocked so it doesn't kill any of these guys. Killing really numbers. Just heals amazing. Probably really small.
Double points!
I wish I knew you all by name, just so I could gloat properly. Stop, or I'll shoot! Did I say that too late?
Stop. Continue on.
Insta-kill!
Ow. Yay! How was the week? Oh, we got it. Nice. I need to get 300 kills at rare rarity high. Do we just save and quit at the end of this round? It is the end of this round, isn't it? Yeah, it is. We'll have a look to see what the challenges are, because if I don't, then I'm going to have an issue. Big old issue. That's always annoying. Okay, let's have a look. Yes, so. Right. Let's have a gander quickly at what the challenges are. Oh, crikey Christ. Oh, God. Oh, golly God. Oh, golly God. Right. Let's have a look. Sniper. Sniper, no sniping. Alright, sniper. Please, these want nice. 5 critical kills 15 times. Fireworks activations. Oh, thank goodness, game. You are amazing. Amazing. Also, I can put my Juggernaut on. Juggernaut. Yeah, so. Still think Turtle Shell's the best one. I mean, Iron Core is supposed to be pretty alright, but I don't know. Incoming damage will occasionally be reduced significantly. Armor plate has more damage mitigation, meaning you take less damage. Deal bonus damage. I honestly think that this one might be good. Shake it off. Randomly damage is like incoming damage occasionally does significantly reduce damage. Sounds so useful. I don't know if it works on bosses, but that could be really useful if it does. Also, I didn't put a second on fireworks, I'm a dumbass. Hey, scientific breakthrough. Equip 2 mine augments, each on a field grade perk and ammo mod. That's kind of cool. Let's do this one. I want to try Fire Wheel. Even I will say Weeping Willow is very good. But I want to try it. Right. Save. Let's load this up. So we know now we need to get critical kills, and we need to do we need critical kills, and we need thingy kills and fireworks activations. So I'll get the thing fireworks ready, and we'll get loads of quitties. Quitter kills, quitter please, quitter kills, Hopefully the fire wheels are really good. I'm hoping they are, because it sounds awesome as hell. If they're exactly what I'm thinking they are, they're going to be cool as hell. But yeah. It's cool we've got fireworks back from Black Ops 3. It would have been kind of cool though if one of the augments actually made it the classic fireworks, but none of them seem to do it, which is a bit strange. So it's more like a rework of fireworks. But I think the idea of bringing back some of the old ones is cool. Like Thunderwall, I can definitely see them doing Thunderwall, because we haven't had Thunderwall since BO3, and like fireworks, and it is another pretty popular one from BO3. It's a cool one, basically acts like a thunder gun, so you could really do some fun with that. You could maybe make one in a tornado, or, you know, obviously it would have the jet gun, not jet gun, the thunder gun base thing. Maybe it could be like a jet gun way, maybe like instead of like pushing them away, it sucks them all in close and crushes them. There's like a variant of it, that could be fun.
Oh man, you should have seen the
Oh wow, that's laggy. What the, look at that, oh my god, that's awesome. Okay, I really like that, that was fun, that was fun. Okay, that was a lot of fun. That was fun. Yes, we're already 30.
1, 2, many. Let's fucking go.
More fireworks. See the green spinny wheels. How fun is that? That is awesome. That's a really cool one actually. That might be better than the other one, I don't know. I mean actually, I'm not sure if it's better, but it's way more enjoyable to watch. I like those, that's fun. I really hope that the arrow mods coming from BO6 are going to be really quite cool with some of the new things they'll get. I hope they've got some fun things. But yeah, sometimes, I think the one I got was a double before, because it spawned in 3 spin wheels there. But before we got one, this one is 6, so I definitely think it's better. How many, oh, we nearly already there, so that's kind of crazy. Weaponize 1 5 got one. Gorgeous. I think personally it looks better than the BO2 one. I do think the metal's a bit too dark on it. I think it should be a little bit brighter than metal, but not much, but just a little bit. But I do think the only reason metal looks so dark on it is because of the shading in this game compared to, well, BO2. So I do think that's the only reason that it does look a little bit darker, at least with the metal and stuff, is because it's, you know, comparing it to a BO2 camo, it's, yeah, a lot different. So I do think that's probably the main reason why they look a little bit different. But I don't think that, like, I think it's personally better looking, just because obviously the graphics are a lot better in this game. The only thing I did see, which I watched someone do a video, and they said that the best thing is that maybe the best thing about the BO2 one was that it had like this moving, like when you moved the gun, the camo would move. So it was like this really unique thing. It's honestly not been on many camos before, and it's a cool idea to bring back the big camo. Maybe they could do that. I don't know, because in this camo that's not the case. The camo stays with the gun. It may have just been a bug with the one on BO2 that did that, but people like it. So I don't know. No matter what it was, people love it. So we weren't doing it if it's possible. Well, comparing to like BO3's version, BO3's version is by far the worst. I mean, I didn't know like how bad it was until I had a side by side with it. And oh my god, it is genuinely shocking how much worse the BO3 one is compared to the BO2 one. And how much worse. Well, not worse. No, BO4's one is what I would say is like BO2. Not because of what it looks like, I do think BO2's on its own looks better, but the fact that BO4 is an animated reactive camo. I think that, yeah, that... is BO7 the best? I'm not sure, to be honest. BO4s and BO7s are two I would say are the best two, personally. Obviously, I'm always quite... I very much like reactive camos, and it's one of the things I really feel like doing bring back. But, no, sure, it's not just me who thinks that, because let's be honest, they're kind of awesome. Oh, hello. Stop.
You're looking for your skull! It's behind you!
I get what you're doing now.
Bet you regret leaving those nice cozy graves!
Yes, one dude. Yes. Right, yes, I am.
Double points! Max armor!
Yeah, I always put my stuff as well.
Prettier than a stack of
I seem to not be very good with controlling my swearing, so I just instead of no. But so well, what's the challenge is that? I need 2 more critical kills, I think. I am not going to say, but 20s, yeah. 20s area, yeah. I just, you know. I mean, it's not incredibly sensitive information, it's just enough for me not to want to say. Personally.
You impure filth are gonna learn your place.
PlayStation. No.
Insta-kill!
Don't be like that. That's called being a loser. And there's nothing good about being a loser. And it's creepy and uncomfortable. So you've been timed out for 24 hours and yeah. Creepy and weird. And if you manage to mess me anywhere else, I will report you to whatever the fuck I can report you to. So don't fucking do that. Yeah. Down.
Holy shit! Did I get all of them?
I don't get it. All I try and do is enjoy myself playing games that I like. And the only people I get in YouTube are creeps. At least with fucking Twitch, there was not many issues. I didn't really get any issues. Right? Yeah.
Boom!
Dempsey with a headshot.
What the fuck? That was weird. That was really weird and uncomfortable. Look. People like that. There's no need, right? It's very uncomfortable though. What we're trying to do is intensely playing it, some creep has to come along and say some weird shit like, what the fuck? Like, leave me to my own devices, playing a game I want to play, and, that's basically all I say. Like, don't freak people out. It's wrong. Okay. Okay. So I know I've heard from the scammer. Freak. I don't know why I'm so unlucky with people watching my show. But I fucking am. And it pisses the shit out of me, to be honest, because, like, I may swear a bit, but I'm genuinely, you know, like, I am a nice person. Or at least I try to be a nice person. I do get angry a lot, but that's because I have temper. But that doesn't stop me from being a nice person. I'm kind of crazy, it's kind of from my life.
You just meant Tank fucking Dempsey.
The third person to actually say anything in my YouTube.
Well, if that don't make me feel like a goddamn patriot.
Is a creep. This is why I wish I could stream on both, because, like, I got people actually talking to me on, thingy. I have got two packs of, two packs of infestation water control, so that fucking ain't getting a name when in my account. And I should just say that Xbox. I don't care about my Xbox account. So I was one thinking, like, I'm sorry, but I didn't expect a person to come on to be this some sort of creep, or weirdo, or hacker, or someone who wants to steal my account. But I've got every barrier to protect. If none of it works, I end up losing access to my account tomorrow. PlayStation are getting a whole fucking world of attacks. I'm promising that for sure. I'll be keeping an eye on it though. But I'll be honest, if someone tried, well, I'll say someone tried to attack me, I'll stop playing, but I don't think I would, to be honest. I just enjoy doing it, like, just putting it online, even if no one's gonna watch it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, like, just trying to enjoy myself. Playing games, like, I want to feel like it's worth doing something, because I'm not exactly, like, going out doing anything else for it. So why don't I do this?
I am that
Enjoy
good.
myself in some regards, but, yeah. Some people don't care, though.
Max armor.
I'll report the person to YouTube. It's possible, you know. Can't hit any of these though. Yeah, report. Harassment. High user on my channel. Gone. All they have is a mix on their channel. I'm not gonna click it. I am the most like I'm the easiest sort of person to scare, but the hardest sort of person to like break into personal information of. Like I don't put that shit anywhere. Like, I'm a fortress with that stuff, so I won't.
I'm your worst nightmare. Well,
Still gonna worry. I mean, all that we got from me was like what in a room and in my 20s. That's all they got. I'm not the easiest bloody fool of, I don't know, like a 90-year-old with Alzheimer's or something like that. You know what I mean? Or a 5-year-old. Fucked up though, for people like that. Like, I know a lot of people are, but I mean, obviously, like, doesn't mean that everyone's a good person. Well, not everyone, like, you don't do that. That's also so it is weird to see it happen when it's not a very rare thing.
Just be glad I ain't sticking my green thumb someplace else.
So
how fucked up do you gotta be for flowers to hate you?
Bad habit. Sorry if I sound a bit freaked out with all that stuff. I am. Well, I'm here sitting talking about going watching South Park and all this other stuff. You know, just talking about what I'm doing and what I'm, you know, about things I'm excited about. You know, with the future of this game and other stuff in general, right? And some creep comes along and decides to be a freak. Now, could have someone just completely transparently trying to put me out with they think they're still what I'm doing. But if there's anything else than that, I mean, I like genuinely very type. I don't put anything anywhere to do with any of my information. Like, it is all very much hidden. So. Sorry, I'm just kind of freaked out. I got the gun done, I'm gonna just say I'm quite mad on these things without any sleep. In a second. Just trying to think like how do I do that? I'm gonna quickly do a virus check on my computer. I mean, I don't know if they even can do that, I'm just gonna do it anyway. Nope. Digital, no. So creepy. I get so uncomfortable with just strange, like, just anything. I think anyone would do. I'll be honest, in my situation, anyone would be fucking creeped out. This freak coming to channel, like coming to my channel and going, saying the weirdest things, trying to freak me out as easy, like, as best as possible. Like, that's just fucked up. Don't do that to people. It's rude. It's cruel, and it's very mean. Like, it's just, it ain't right. Don't do it. I expect, you know, punishment for doing it. Like, people like you, like, doing that sort of stuff can get you sent to jail. You can get prison time for, you know, even just like trying to threaten people and stuff. So good. I'm alright. Just creepy shit is alright. Right. Anyway, I'll just track looking at random shit. That's probably going to be the end of it. Also, I'm a bit freaked out to do any more. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and hope to see you all tomorrow doing the multiplayer grinding of bonkersness, probably. Driving me utterly insane. So yeah. See you later. Bye bye. 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 Bye.